This is my advice to you. Get in before the mad rush starts. Hi everyone, this is your Bay Area Realtor Deepak Arora signing in today from my lovely Keller Williams Santa Clara Valley office. First of all, apologies for not making a video in a long time. The business is at a different level now and I'm constantly battling to one, protect my time, and on the other hand, develop solid systems and processes so that we are able to maintain the quality of service that we provide to all our clients. Anyways, as you all might know, I love data and stats. And recently I attended the National Association of Realtors Chief Economist Lawrence Yuen's economic forecast for 2026. And there were some interesting data points and slides that he shared that I would like to share with you guys here. So the very first thing I want to share with you guys is the 1-year home price gains. As you could see, we have seen a lot of positive appreciation on the East Coast, but on the West Coast has been mixed. Northern California has still seen year-over-year appreciation, but we cannot say the same about Southern California as well as the Central Valley. Now, coming to my most favorite slide in his entire deck is the 5-year home price gains. If you can see, there is healthy appreciation all across the country, going from east to west, north to south. Pretty much all the states have seen healthy appreciation. Bay Area in particular has seen about 50% appreciation in the last 5 years, including the pandemic, which means if you went in with a 20% down payment and bought a house about 5 years back, you have almost 250% gain, which is incredible. If you can find any other investment that yielded 250% gain in the last 5 years, please let me know. I want to invest in that vehicle. Now, I talk to a lot of people on a daily basis. Some people might have this misconception that the real estate market is inflated and a crash is around the corner. But the data says otherwise. If you look at the next slide, it shows you the seriously delinquent mortgages and foreclosures. Now, the delinquent mortgages and foreclosures peaked during the 2008-2009 economic crash. There was also a blip right at the beginning of the pandemic because people panicked. They didn't know what the future holds for real estate. But that is not the case right now. Across the country, people have so much equity in their homes that the delinquent mortgages and foreclosures are near all-time lows. So my friends, if you have been waiting for an economic crash to enter the market, it did not happen during the pandemic. It did not happen in 2022 or 2023 when the interest rates and the inflation shot up. And I'm sorry to say you might still have to continue waiting. The other interesting data point I would like to share here is the weekly mortgage applications to buy a home. Those applications took a serious hit going from 2022 to 2023 just because when the inflation shot to 9% and the interest rates shot to 7+%, it was a shock to the system and the buyers went to the sidelines. However, after an year of high interest rates, people got adjusted to it and the mortgage applications started rising, and they are still rising, and they are at an all-time high right now in the last 3 years. Which tells me these buyers are getting ready to enter the market in 2026. Having said that, the national forecast for the home sales is also very optimistic going from 2025 to 2026. The existing home sales were pretty much flat in 2025, but we are projected to sell almost 14 to 15% more homes in 2026. Also, the new home sales declined in 2025, which does not seem to be the case going forward in 2026 because builders are more confident entering into 2026 with the current market and they are ramping up the new builds. And the last data point I would like to reflect upon here is the foreign buyers. Foreign purchases of US homes does have an effect on our market, and Bay Area has always been one of the most favorite destinations for the foreign buyers to invest in US real estate because Bay Area market has historically outperformed almost the entire nation when it comes to home appreciation. So California is among the top 5 states that attracts the foreign buyers. It's actually number 2, coming right after Florida. And because of our high purchase prices, if you compare the volume, I think definitely California stands number 1. So if you look at all these data points, it tells me that a 2026 real estate market is going to be better for real estate than the last 3 to 4 years. Also, I was waiting for Feds to drop the interest rate in December, but now they have dropped the rate by 25 basis points, which is quite conservative, there's a forecast that the Feds will drop the rate at least 3 to 4 times in 2026 as well. Even if they stay conservative and they drop by 25 basis points each time, you're looking at about 0.75% decline in the interest rates. So if the stock market stays put, the job market stays normal, and the interest rates drop by almost 1%, we gonna see a good run up in the home prices. So if you are still waiting on the sidelines, this is my advice to you. Get in before the mad rush starts. If you have any questions, this is Deepak Arora at The Absolute Realty, Keller Williams, Santa Clara Valley. Please feel free to reach out. Thank you.